I don't know what you do, but I'm going to say from the bottom of my muscular pectoral heart, I'm going to say happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Indeed.
We already talking about happy holidays. We ain't got through Thanksgiving yet, bro.
Man, look, it's Christmas music already on the radio right now.
Yeah, Mariah Carey.
Yeah, already.
All right. So it's your podcast, your favorite podcast. I still love pro wrestling. ... I think.
Don't forget the 3 dots.
Don't forget the 3 dots. And today we're just gonna do a little rundown of Smackdown.
Oh, speaking of Smackdown, you know how WWE known for doing trademarks, right?
Yeah.
Funny thing, you mentioned Mariah. You know she tried to do a trademark for the Queen of Christmas and it got denied.
Good.
I just had to throw that out there. That was funny to me.
Good.
She tried to trademark the Queen of Christmas. But all right, back to SmackDown.
Anyway. Really?
Yes.
Anyway, we're going to do a rundown of SmackDown November the 18th, 2022. And SmackDown started off with the Brawling Brutes and Drew McIntyre for a segment. Mm-hmm. You know, Sheamus talked about how Drew was there for his wedding, and I said Drew. Sheamus talked about how Drew was there for his wedding. You know how they went. You know how they was rivals, and he'd been there for his wedding. Mm-hmm. And he talked about the bloodline, and Sami Zayn comes out.
You know what? That pop when Sammy's music hit. Mm-hmm. I hate to say it, and I love everybody involved in the storyline. Mm-hmm. But right now, Sammy is the star of that storyline.
He really is.
In other people's matches, they chanting, "We want Sammy."
Like Sammy is the star of it, and it's also like the Usos is finally to me having an identity. Yeah. Jay is the fired up one. Jimmy is the laid back one.
Yeah.
So this storyline with Sammy, it has so many elements and stuff to it that it's causing other people around the storyline to, shine as well.
Yeah, it really is. And I mean, I like it. I'm enjoying it. And I mean, this right here just kind of showed you the excitement when he came out.
Yeah.
That pop.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. They talked about, because in the same segment, Drew McIntyre agreed to the war games or whatever. And so they talk about having a fifth person who we'll find out later on in the night who the fifth person is on the war games match. And I did a video earlier about the war games match. I didn't get too much in depth into it. I said I was going to do that when we do our Survivor Series preview. Mm-hmm. And I'll let you know more about how I feel about those matches and what they could have done to me. But we so coming out the segment, find out that Sami Zayn is going against Butch in the World Cup match tonight.
That match is money.
Yeah,
that match is money.
Yeah. So we find that out, and after that, you got Mustafa Ali going against Ricochet. Did you see that match?
Yes.
That was a great match.
That was a good match, even with him selling the injuries from Bobby tearing him up on Monday.
Yeah.
Look, man. And I used to watch 205 Live. I was one of the probably 30 people that watched 205 Live.
Let's try 20.
Back when 205 Live was jumping, and Mustafa used to come out with the fake Iron Man thing on his chest lighting up. Like him, Cedric Alexander, the early days, man, they used to have some bangers. And even Tozawa, like back when they used to let them go, and now he finally getting to show that again. Like Mustafa is a hidden talent, man. They just, It's
crazy what happens, like when one regime has faith in you and the other one don't really care for you.
Yeah,
it shows, and like you would never got. I don't think you would ever got this matchup if Vance is here.
No, and really, he's still kind of finding himself too. But I mean, he came a long way from Retribution.
Yeah,
I say that. And this match was dope. And I like how they let Ricochet do his thing. I'm still trying to figure out what we gonna do with Ricochet. I'm still wanting Ricochet to kind of get that, you know what I'm saying, the push he deserves on the Prince Puma side of the game. For those who watch Lucha Underground, he was Prince Puma and he was dominating. I'm trying to get Prince Puma level push on Ricochet.
You think they gonna do that?
I mean, dude is a mutant.
Hey.
He can go.
But you think he gonna get that type of push? I can see. Honestly, I can see it.
I mean, look at it like this. You got people like Austin Theory.
If Kofi can get it, then I think
if Kofi can get it, and no offense to Kofi, because Kofi, he done came a long way since Trouble in Paradise. He done came a long
Jamaican man.
He went from the Jamaican man causing trouble on the beaches to Air Boom, and he done been through some stuff.
Yeah.
And then, the New Day, and he went through that phase, and then he's WWE champion. I mean, anybody can do it.
Okay.
Daniel Bryan did it.
I hear you.
I mean,
that's true. So we'll see. But that was like I said, that was a great match. And then the pinfall, like they didn't like, it wasn't overdone like how a lot of matches are.
Yeah.
It was like just a simple, I liked it.
Yeah, it was simple. It showcased what they could do.
Exactly.
Shoot, not too many flippity doodahs. Shout out to Brian.
Yeah. Also, after that match, you had the Bloodline segment. Sammy, Jay pretty much told Sammy he don't like how he run his mouth, and Jimmy told him just chill out, and we need to get on the same page before Roman get here. Just another segment of Jay and Sammy not getting along. You know how this going.
And it's funny because Jay looks more and more annoyed.
Yeah.
Every time.
I love it.
Every time.
I love it. Yeah.
It's like that little cousin that came over the house, and you just like, one day.
Yeah.
When Auntie goes to sleep, I'm
knocking you out.
Man,
yeah.
One day.
It's on like Booker T said. It's on like a plate of neck bones.
Oh, my brother. Right.
Okay. And then we also have another segment where the New Day is interviewed. And they talk about how the Usos beat them and became the longest reigning tag team champions. And then Imperium interrupts. They call Gunther, when it lurch. And then they said they're gonna find them a partner, so it's gonna be a 3-on-3 tag team match later on the night. And that's all you got from that segment.
Yeah, they
set up a match.
Somebody for New Day to feud with now. To get them away from the Usos for a little bit.
Yeah. Also, you notice Madcap Moss is working out, and Emma come and tell them that you got this. You can beat Karrion Kross. They're dating in real life, right? Yeah, Emma and Madcap Moss is actually dating in real life. So
what?
I think. So WWE just gonna put them on camera together, I guess.
Man.
Yeah, it wasn't like out of nowhere. Like they're dating in real life.
Okay. They have to do something with the name. They're not to do something.
You better leave Madcap Moss alone.
Look, I like the look. Like he has the look. Like, I'm glad they dropped the suspenders.
I think they're gonna get around to it. Just now you got this thing with Emma. So because the next, because it's leading into the Karrion Kross match with him.
Yeah.
And Scarlett interfering again, and I think, and then after the match, Emma comes and check on him. So I think they're going to lead into a Madcap Moss and Emma against Scarlett and Karrion Kross. Little pairing, and I guess this how WWE is slowly bringing Emma in, and they're just gonna put her with her real life boyfriend, I guess.
That's cool as long as she doesn't get cast as a valet.
Who, Emma?
Like Conti on AEW.
No.
A lot of people was complaining about that because they was like she was an active wrestler more, and then when she got with Sammy, she was more so cast as a valet.
I think there's more of Tony Khan don't know what he's doing over there as opposed to like Triple H. Because I think, like I said, when Emma first came, she was used as a talent and she gave it to Ronda.
Yeah.
So I think this is gonna set up. Emma and and Scarlett actually wrestling. I think this is gonna set up.
And she can go.
Exactly.
Those
what I'm saying.
Who haven't been keeping up with her. And the last WWE match she had before she was fired, she gave Asuka one of the best matches I've seen.
Exactly. So I think this was just leading up to. I don't think this is leading into Emma not wrestling. I think this is leading into Scarlett wrestling.
And we need Scarlett wrestling.
So that's why I think all this is going to.
For interfering in matches like she did this past weekend with Drew.
Yeah.
Do you hear about that?
No.
They had to eject somebody from the arena.
Oh, but you think they threw a beer?
Yeah, somebody threw a whole thing of beer on her.
I ain't gonna lie. If I was Karen Cross, I'm coming to see you, bro. I gotta come see you.
I mean, yeah, that's your woman.
I gotta come see you. Yeah, that's my woman, man. Yeah, I'm coming to see you, bro. But how dare you throw beer on her?
I think the only way you can do that when you're a performer, they have to come into your realm. Kind of like when people come into the ring and you can stomp them out and not get in trouble. I think they have to come over the barricade. Once they come over the barricade, it's like all bets off.
Yeah, we seen the videos.
Like somebody coming on stage.
We seen the videos Triple H stomping somebody out, or the NWO stomping somebody out.
And they can do what they want to you too. No charges.
Yeah,
you came into their table.
When that video Macho Man tried to let somebody out, man, get over here. Oh yeah.
I would have hated to be on the receiving end of some of that, boy. Cause they trying to kill you. But where was we at? We was on Ken Cross. Just,
with the Emma and Scarlett thing.
Put my boy to sleep.
Yeah.
He squares the cap off of Mad.
Yeah. So you didn't want to be Mad Moss?
Mad Moss. That just sounds like
just change it back. Wasn't it like Riddick Moss or something like that?
Riddick. I'd rather be Riddick Moss.
I can see that coming back. I can see Emma like, Riddick, don't worry. And he like, yeah, I am Riddick, Emma. And then he come with the Riddick.
LA Knight did it.
Yeah.
Get your name back. Riddick, remember him and Tino Sabbatelli on NXT?
Yeah.
They had the little money team.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I remember Riddick.
Come on,
and speaking of LA Knight, the next segment after that was Bray Wyatt coming into the ring, and look, the last time it might have been a while. I mean, I like this segment, but man, the entrance.
Okay, I'm telling you, they gonna milk this entrance for a while. They want to get this song over. They want to get the entrance over because you notice he's not coming out every week. It'd be kind of like if the Undertaker did a full entrance every week back in the day.
Yeah, I know.
You notice he didn't wrestle on.
But Undertaker entrance on one thing. Undertaker entrance that long, man. Go back and watch it. Go back and watch some. Well, okay. Now when he was at like WrestleMania, yeah. But like on Raw, it wasn't that long, bro. Cause they only had a 1 hour show.
That's true.
So it wasn't that long. I'm telling you what.
That's true. He did pick up the pace.
Exactly. Like, dude, hey.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's gonna milk it. Cause he get in the ring, then he gotta swing around with the lantern.
Yeah, I know.
Play to the crowd, let them soak it in. They gonna milk it for a little bit, and then it's probably gonna only happen when he has matches.
But anyway. So he apologized to LA Knight for what happened, and then LA Knight comes out and slapped my boy twice.
Yeah, let me talk to you. Okay. Alright. I like LA Knight. He himself has clearly said that he is a piece of The Rock and a piece of Stone Cold. Those are his inspirations when he does his promos. And if you look at the way his mannerisms, the way he talks, the way he does his catchphrases, it's evident. Even my daughter said, why was he? It was something 2 weeks ago when he was talking like The Rock, sort of kind of in the cadence.
Yeah.
And he said on the movie set that they were on together that people would get them mixed up because he would say something and Dwayne would say something, and they're like, wait, the cadence and the way they speak in their voice. So to me, talking wise, he's one of the best talkers in WWE. And for him to go against Bray like this, I'm kind of half and half because I don't want him to lose yet, and I don't want Bray to lose. But I know if they fight, somebody got to lose.
But you also got to look at it as this is good for LA Knight because he is in the big program right now.
That's true.
For one of the top guys in the company.
That's true.
If I'm LA Knight, I'm loving this.
Yeah, I agree. I'd rather be there than feuding with the
you could be feuding with Otis in there. So. Like, or you could be back there with the models. So, all I'm saying.
Running around with R-Truth after the 24/7 title.
R-Truth gonna be on the shelf for a while.
Yeah.
After that segue.
I do have to say though.
What you have to say?
Before we jump off of it.
Yeah.
Bray.
Yeah.
Good character work.
I like it.
He playing off the split personality thing very well. Great character work.
Yeah. So, next segment. They showed a video like Shotzi getting attacked by Shayna Baszler, and Baszler choked her out. So now Shayna Baszler comes out with Ronda, which I love this pairing, by the way, because Ronda to me is Smackdown.
Huh?
Ronda is Smackdown.
Okay. Y'all, I know we've been gone for a little bit. I promise you he's not on here intoxicated. And his thoughts, I don't know if it was one starburst too many. I don't know what it is, but this man just said Ronda Rousey is Smackdown. Now I want y'all to imagine a Smackdown surrounding Ronda Rousey and tell me what the ratings would be. As a matter of fact, I can tell you what they might. Sunday Night Heat might have higher ratings than SmackDown.
Anyway. So Karen Cross was shown backstage with Scarlett. The Usos asked if Cross was the fifth member of the team. Cross said he ain't a follower. He also said when he takes Roman title, and he'll do it on his own. I love like how they doing that.
Oh yeah, they mixing. It's like they opening the door for so many different outlets. Mm-hmm. So you don't know who gonna go after who. It makes it interesting. I like when stuff crisscross.
Yeah, and then Bray Wyatt also, they show him talking to himself, or what it looked like to be himself.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't it like a mask or something? No. That was. I'm sorry. I'm jumping ahead.
Yeah, you jumping way ahead. But yeah. So Shotzi versus Shayna Baszler. What do you think about the match?
I'm gonna go ahead and be honest with you. The feel of Shotzi, I know what they're going for. For some reason, I can't get behind Shotzi like that.
Man, I know y'all haven't really listened for a while, but Shotzi is like on my top 5 now. She's number 4 of my baby mamas. Now, I didn't like the outcome of this match, the whole roll up, but I know what they're trying to do. Like, they're trying to give us a feeling of, okay, maybe she can do it.
Same way we booked.
No. You're not gonna do my 4 baby mama like that.
Man, look. First of all, the queen of the grass. I'm gonna say this: Shotzi as a
and Raquel Rodriguez music hit, and she got distracted and blah blah blah. Like, come on, man.
Okay, character-wise, I like Shotzi more than I like Raquel. I liked Raquel's character better when she was in NXT. But Shotzi is, I don't know. It's just, you know how you have, like, the perfect sandwich, but you missing that one thing. Oh, my bad. The almost perfect sandwich, but you missing that one thing to make it perfect. That's kind of how it feels with me with Shotzi. It's like her look is there. She's got a unique entrance. I don't know if it's the in-ring stuff. I don't know what it is, but I'm never really super excited to see Shotzi outside the entrance and the energy in the entrance. It's kind of like when people used to talk about Bobby Roode in the WWE. Like on the main roster, when Vince got a hold of him, he became just an entrance. After that, it was just kind of like they didn't let him do much. It's kind of how it feels to me right now. She's an entrance. She's a presence. But it just doesn't. And it might be just the chemistry or the lack thereof that she has with Ronda and Shayna. It's not really clicking for me.
It is kind of out of left field. But I do like that we're getting new challengers.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. So, I mean, we don't want to see the same old faces.
Shotzi, I believe in you. I mean, you're not beating Ronda, but I believe in you. You are my 4 baby mama.
How you could so in love with this?
Come on now, let's be real.
You can be anything you want to be.
Let's be real. It's time to be real here. We also, after that matchup, after the roll up pin of crap.
Tell us how you really feel, Captain.
Yeah. Anyway, we go backstage and LA Knight is being interviewed, and then who's lurking in the shadows in the doorway?
Howdy.
Uncle Howdy.
Tell you right now.
I'm your Uncle Howdy.
Tell you right now. this Uncle Howdy stuff is going to be beautiful as it continues to unravel. And I think,
before you finish, they did come back from commercial break and he laid out.
I was just about to say what happened to LA Knight when they came back from commercial break is probably going to be a trend to anybody who goes against Bray and or Uncle Howdy. It's going to be a problem for you because Bray is still battling with his demon, which I believe is Uncle Howdy. And it is what it is. It's going to be like an urban legend. You remember how we had the legends of Bloody Mary and Candyman and all that? They're going to make it into Legend of Uncle Howdy.
All right. I do want to see how this shape up.
Hey, man. You mess with Bray, Howdy going to come see you.
All right. So Imperium make their way to the ring. And the New Day make their way to the ring. And their guest, their secret partner is Braun Strowman.
Braun. He's another one. I like Braun, man. I like Braun. Once upon a time, I was a huge fan of Braun. This back when Ponytail Braun was flipping ambulances and all of that. Like, I'm a huge...
You like the choo-choo train, Braun?
Choo-choo train Braun was a little much.
Choo-choo.
Yeah, the empty arena era was... I hope we don't never go back to that.
That pandemic era was something serious, boy.
But I don't know. I like the way they brought him back. He's serious.
Yeah.
And I don't know though. It's like his character. I don't know. Has it gone stale in a way?
Like, cause it's kind of like the Big Show. Like, he's good for an attraction, but what can you do with him? Because you don't want him to go for the title yet.
No.
So what do? He already beat Omos.
Yeah.
So what do we do? Have him go against Imperium now, chasing Gunther away? So I'm guessing Gunther and him about to have a program? Is this what we're led to believe?
Well, the way they was reacting in the match to each other, it seemed like they was kind of building us up for something.
Yeah.
It seemed like they kind of hinting like we gonna give y'all a little taste of what's gonna be.
Yeah.
And kind of, I guess, seeing how the fans react to it. I wouldn't mind seeing it, but the Gunther of New, as Walter, and with that extra weight on him, visually, I think it would have been better. But I mean, Gunther's tough, but Braun, that's a big dude. Them chops only gonna do so much.
It's gonna be tough to sell that.
But the match itself, man, the match was good. Of course, they built it up to the New Day. They was taking the beat down, building up for the hot tag. Braun come in, wreck shop. Of course, I mentioned the chop off with him and Gunther. Really, first time he chopped him, Braun kind of absorbed it. Next time he chopped him, he felt it. And you could just kind of see, all right, he's showing him, hey, you ain't Superman, I can phase you.
Mm-hmm.
And, kind of played off that. Ultimately, we know who got the victory, though.
Yeah.
The clock struck 12. What happened, Calvin? The midnight hour happened. That's what happened. Thank you. New Day, baby. If y'all hadn't figured out, I'm a New Day fan. Okay? Calvin look at me like I'm crazy. But I'm a New Day fan. Okay? New Day still rocks to me. They lost the longest reigning tag team championship. But you know what? They lost the record. But New Day still rocks in my book.
So this next segment I like.
No acknowledgement. The disrespect.
This next segment I like because it got some backstage stuff going on with it, like internet stuff going on with it. Mm-hmm. So Braun was being interviewed by baby mama number one, that's Kayla, right away, Kayla Braxton, and said he looks forward to winning the World Cup tournament, taking the Intercontinental title right off of Gunther. Ricochet walked up and said that Braun looks past these flippy floppers. In Braun's word, you might come back to bite him. So, Ricochet going against Braun next, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Braun Strowman and Omos had a good little match at Crown Jewel. Yeah, I want to get on some liquor. Anyway, they had a little good match. So on Twitter, Braun Strowman was saying like, you know, all these little grocery workers, you know, little grocery shop workers, they be flipping and flopping in the ring, you know, they're kind of mad that, you know, we ain't doing all that flippity stuff. And he made a lot of people mad. But, and I like that when Ricochet come up and say, you know, you think you're just going to look past us, flippy floppers or whatever. So it kind of like, you know, kind of doing like the old wink, wink, you know.
I like
if you read the internet.
And you know Triple H like to do that.
Yep.
Triple H love to do that.
So Ricochet versus Braun is going to be next week in the World Cup. Well, we already know who's winning it.
Again. That's my boy.
So next week on Smackdown, Braun Strowman versus Ricochet, World Cup semifinals. Santos Escobar versus either Butch or Sami Zayn. Shotzi and Raquel Rodriguez versus Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. And Drew McIntyre and Sheamus versus the Usos in the War Games Advantage match. So that's next week.
I think SmackDown,
which is going to be a good card.
It's going to be a great card.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great card. Oh, one thing we didn't mention though.
What's up?
The end of that Butch match.
Did
we make it to the main event?
We're there now. We're there now. So I was just about to get to it. So now we're at the main event, the SmackDown World Cup quarterfinals. Butch with Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, and Ridge Holland versus Sami Zayn with Jimmy, Jay, and Solo Sikoa. Now, I already knew how this match was going to end. Okay. So when I say I knew how this match was going to end, I'm not talking about the winner. I honestly thought Sami Zayn was going to win this, but
I did too.
But when I said I knew how this match was going to end, I knew it was going to end on shenanigans. It's going to be an all-out brawl. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Because everybody bought their respective War Games compadres with them. Mm-hmm. So I knew how it was going to end. I didn't expect Kevin Owens to come out at the end. But I knew it was going to end like by all them brawling.
Yeah. I mean, it was there. The ingredients was there. Really, the rumors came out that Kevin was injured, so nobody saw this coming because we was thinking, to be honest, that with Kevin being out, we know that Kevin is supposed to play some role into Sami Zayn, either becoming a turncoat or influencing him, you know, in some type of way, eventually. And they had a moment last night.
Yeah, if you looked at it, like Sami didn't attack on. For real, they looked at each other, and then Roman Reigns comes and Superman punches him.
Yep.
It ends, you know, when after Owens stuns Reigns, they both look at each other. Mm-hmm. Like Sami Zayn's on the outside, Owens in the inside. But I think it's leading there.
It's leading there. And when it happens, I think it's going to be one of those. Everybody's like, "Ooh, we saw it coming," but it's going to be done, I think, in such a dirty way.
Yeah. I got a question. Do you think it happens at the Royal Rumble, or do you think it happens at WrestleMania? Before WrestleMania?
I think it happens I think it happens at WrestleMania. And do you know
you think they can push it that long?
Hold up, no. Let it happen at the Rumble, but let it be one of those situations, and I really don't want it to end like this. Mm-hmm. But the ultimate form of betrayal costs Roman the titles.
Oh, man.
That would be the ultimate.
And Jay gonna be like, I told y'all.
Oh, Jay gonna have a field day. That would be, if I had to fantasy book it, whoever Roman defends the title against a worthy opponent. Now, don't just put the bet on anybody, but cost Roman the titles. That sets up a huge road to WrestleMania rivalry between Owens and Sami in the bloodline. Yeah. And whoever they pick up along the way, they have their back. Because they're going to need somebody to have their back. Because the whole bloodline, they're going to be on them after every show, before the show, during the show. Yeah. If you cost the tribal chief the belt, there will be hell to pay. So that's how I see it.
Dude, you know he had 800 days now?
800. Man, that boy, the modern day Marvel. This is
modern day Hogan.
Boy,
I ain't gonna put him on it. Modern day Sammartino.
Yeah. He holding it down. I mean, we thought the Reign of Terror was long. The Reign of Terror ain't nothing. Like, but this is actually enjoyable.
Yeah.
No offense to the game, he played his role, but I was sorry for the belt to get up off of him.
Played his role, all right.
Man, Evolution was a mystery, all right. Ready for that joint to be over. Man.
Oh man, you funny, man.
I was just saying, even with the McMahon Helmsley regime, I was so ready for the title to get out Triple H, man. Dude kept the belt around his waist. Like, man.
Little man. But that's SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think? What do you think of the show? 1 being lowest, 10 being the highest. I gave it a 8.
I'm with you. I'm gonna give it an 8. The only thing.
They set up a lot of moving pieces on the show.
They did. Like I said, my energy fell during the Shotzi match. That's like really the only time.
Look, man, you gonna keep sitting up here disrespecting my. You gonna keep coming up here disrespecting my 4th baby mama. It's gonna be me and you.
I'm trying to figure out how she became a baby mama.
Shotzi. Look, man, I'll talk to you after the show.
Man.
I'll talk to you after the show, man. I'll talk to you after the show. Yeah.
You got Bianca's running around and Nikita Lyons and Shotzi.
Nikita number 2.
No, I mean Shotzi. Okay. Hey. Yeah, that's a conversation. That's a conversation to be had. Definitely a conversation to be had. But I'm gonna give it an 8, man. I'm gonna give it an 8 because the show WWE's been solid. WWE's been solid. This man is pulling up pictures of Shotzi and is
that's my boot. Number 4. Anyway, this is SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm your boy CL Cool.
I'm your boy Tay.
And we out.